The legendary Blackfire diamond had been lost for decades, its very existence reduced to whispered myths. Said to be cursed, anyone who sought it either disappeared or met a grisly fate. But that didn't stop Priya, a skilled thief with a reputation for getting what no one else could. When a mysterious stranger offered her an exorbitant sum to find the diamond, Priya couldn't resist. She spent weeks following cryptic clues that led her to an ancient mansion hidden in the hills, long abandoned and covered in ivy. Locals avoided the place, calling it haunted, but Priya wasn't the type to scare easily. As she approached the towering gates, the wind howled through the trees, and the air felt unnaturally cold. Priya picked the lock with ease and slipped inside. The mansion was a maze of dark corridors, creaky floors, and dusty relics from another time. Every step felt like eyes were watching her, but Priya pressed on, her instincts sharp. At the center of the mansion was a grand ballroom, with a massive chandelier hanging precariously from the ceiling. In the middle of the room, on a pedestal, lay a small, ornate box. The Blackfire diamond had to be inside. As Priya reached for the box, the ground beneath her shifted. A low rumbling sound filled the room, and the chandelier began to sway. She opened the box cautiously, and there it was, the Blackfire diamond, gleaming darkly in the dim light, its surface reflecting an almost unnatural glow. But something was wrong. The moment she touched the diamond, the walls began to close in. The doors she had entered through slammed shut with a deafening thud. Priya's heart raced. She tried to pry the doors open, but they wouldn't budge. Suddenly, she heard a voice, low and gravelly, "The diamond belongs to those who respect its power." Priya spun around, but no one was there. The air grew colder, and shadows began to swirl around her. Panic set in, but she knew she couldn't lose control. She had come too far to back down now. Summoning her courage, Priya studied the box and the pedestal. There had to be a way out. She noticed faint markings around the base of the pedestal, runes, she realized. They seemed to form a puzzle, and if she could solve it, she might be able to escape with her life, and the diamond. Her fingers moved quickly, tracing the symbols, trying combinations, her mind racing against time. The room continued to close in, the chandelier creaking ominously overhead. With one final twist, the runes clicked into place. The rumbling stopped, and the walls retreated. Her fingers moved quickly, tracing the symbols, trying combinations, her mind racing against time. The room continued to close in, the chandelier creaking ominously overhead. With one final twist, the runes clicked into place. The rumbling stopped, and the walls retreated. Priya held the Blackfire diamond tightly, her breath ragged, as the ballroom returned to its eerie stillness. She had done it. The diamond was hers. But as she stepped toward the exit, a cold hand brushed against her shoulder. A chill ran down her spine, and she turned slowly. In the dim light, the shadow of a man loomed over her, his eyes hollow, his face twisted in anger. He whispered in a voice that echoed through her bones, "No one leaves with the diamond." The lights flickered, and the room plunged into darkness. Priya's scream was swallowed by the silence.